It's Friday, fool, and you need this tool. Welcome back to another glorious episode of It's Friday, fool, you need this tool. My name is Kyle Voss, and every Friday I bring you a tool that I use here in this shop or that I have featured on this channel. Alright, before we get into this tool video, if you're waiting on a KillFab air tool holder or grinder rack holder, air tool holder, they are back in stock as of right now. Pause this video, go over to killfab.com and pick up. They won't last, I'm just saying. Alright, this week's tool is brought to you by Plastex. Plastex. So the guys over at Plastex sent me this little kit. It is a plastic repair kit. And I've actually been wanting one of these things. I actually been wanting a plastic welder, and then they sent me this. And after looking at it, I'm like, this thing might be better than a plastic welder. All right, let's start off by me showing you what's in this kit. Now, this is their plastic repair kit. This is the Pro version, I believe. They've got all kinds of different size kits. You know, basically you can find what it is that you need. If you want to do all kinds of stuff, you can buy the Pro kit. If you're just wanting to make one little tiny small repair, you can actually buy just a small kit for that. So the first thing I thought I would see when I opened this box would be some kind of iron that would melt plastic and kind of fuse broke plastic back together. But that's not what you're gonna find. This kind of kit has a little different approach. So what you're gonna find is you're gonna find some fiberglass reinforcement in there. You're gonna find these things that I thought was rubber, and I was like, what the heck? But after doing a little bit of research, I basically found out that these are made to make molds to make new plastic parts. So, let me back up a little bit. Say you broke a tab off of a gauge bezel, or off of a plastic grill piece for your car, or you broke a tab off of plastic anything, and you don't have the tab anymore, you lost it. How do you fix something that you don't have anymore? Well, that's where this comes in. So basically what you do is you kind of warm these things up, and they get to where they're pliable. You can go find a good tab on that same plastic piece that is very similar to the one you lost. You kind of mold this around it. You pull it off, you go back over and put it where the old one used to be, and then you make a new tab with this kit. So that's what this is. They send you some of this flexible mold material, and then what you have is everything is a two-part plastic reproduction kit. So you have a powder and you have a liquid. You got two different kinds of liquids. This is a black liquid here. This is a clear liquid here. Okay, so you got a powder made for clear. And then this powder is white. And then they give you some of these little dropper cups. A bunch of these little bad boys. Another little dropper, some little sauce cups. Now what I have learned from some videos that I've watched online of this kit, you basically take and put the liquid in one of these, you can suck it up with the dropper, and then you can basically dispense a very small drop off the end of the dispenser. You dip it in the powder, it like pulls the powder to it, which has an automatic mixing to it. There's no ratios, it automatically does what it's supposed to do. Then you apply that powder, liquid, thing, drop, bubble, blob, ball to whatever it is that you want to fix. It's one way of doing it. The other way to do it is if you have a cracked fairing on a motorcycle. What you would do is where the crack is, you'd kind of grind that center section out a little bit, make it a V, so there's lots of material for it to contact. You can actually pour the powder in there and then put the liquid over top. That's all you got to do. You just basically moisten that powder with the liquid. It's gonna do its thing, and it's gonna hold that plastic tighter than it probably was new. I plan to use this kit to fix my headlight bezel, frame, whatever it is that comes in these Fox bodies. Behind the bumper cover is a headlight bezel piece that's like plastic. It's like a really hard plastic. Mine, some of the mounting holes have broke. I'm gonna use this to fix it, and so you'll see that in some future videos. Because I'm not gonna be showing you that in this video, at the end of this video, I will put a tab, a button, to some other videos on YouTube where people are using this and demonstrating how it works and how to use it. I'm gonna also put some links in the description where you can go check this stuff out on Amazon. Like I said, you can get a huge variety of different size kits. You can get the whole gamut like we've got here. You can get smaller kits where it's just like a liquid and a powder. So go check that out. And I mean, I hope at least one of you guys are sitting there wanting to fix something and you're like, dang, I'm glad he brought that to me. Or, oh my gosh, that's gonna work perfect for fill in the blank. I'd like to thank the guys over at Plastex for sending me this. I always like new cool stuff, free stuff. All right guys, there you go, the plastic repair kit. Done a little different than maybe you have seen. As always, thank you for joining me. I will see you guys some more next week. It's Friday, fool!